Whoa, that's a catch. Hi, I'm Oxy. I'm making an open world RPG. Today, I'm going to show you how I added fishing to my game. Welcome to my devlog. Fishing is an interest of mine in real life, so it was only natural I'd have it in my game. I enjoy fishing in most RPGs, and I really thought it would bring some interesting side activities to the game. Fishing is one of the 20 major proficiencies in the game, which can be increased by using it or by completing quests. Each proficiency has its own unique skills or perks, which gives you better abilities that will be able to be learned from teachers around the world. The water you see here is Stylized Water 2 with the underwater extension by Staggered Creations. It's my favorite water asset at the moment. I would definitely recommend it if anyone is looking for water. Integrated with water is Dynamic Water Physics 2, which allows me to get all kinds of physical interactions with the water. Using my equipment and inventory system, I added the fishing rod, which can also function as a weak weapon. The line on the rod is this free procedural cable asset, which with a few tweaks looks and works like a fishing line. Then I made this simple bobber which I attached to the end of the line, which I used to detect collisions with ground and water. Using the weapon special action, I play the cast animation, which then calls an animation event to cast out the bobber, making the rigid body fly in the direction we're looking at. If it hits the water, the cast is successful and we begin a core routine attempting to bait the fish. Fish work with a custom controller with the water physics system. They can dive or swim up, depending on their target destination. Fish vary in size, rarity, and their interest in what bait they are attracted to. Once there's a fishing hook around them and they like what they see, they might decide to go for it. So let's get some bait to fish. I've added a weapon shovel that also has a special weapon action, digging. We can try to dig for worms, treasure, or in the future, use it in farming activities. Once we equip the worm with the fishing rod, we can try catch something. The fish swims up to the hook. If we're not paying attention, it eats away the bait and we have to recast again. But if we are, we hook the fish, entering what I call a fight. The fish attempts to escape in different random directions, and we must stop the fish from doing that by controlling the fishing rod and pulling it in the opposite direction. Once the fish is tired, we can then reel and pull the fishing rod, bringing it in closer. Once it's close enough, we have successfully caught the fish and we have an UI pop-up showing us the information about the catch. If it's a small useless fish, we can release it back into the water. It's a nice useful catch. We can choose to keep it and use it potentially for cooking or even alchemy. Fishing difficulty depends on what kind of fishing rod is used, the fishing proficiency, skill perks, and the fish that's being reeled in. I plan on adding a lot of different catches, even hooking junk or treasure trinkets by accident, which will make the activity even more engaging. I have ideas of fishing quests and areas with unique underwater creatures. Like for example, in this toxic water we can catch the toxic goofish, which will be used in alchemy, legendary creatures which I hope to add an interesting purpose to in crafting, and even hopefully mounting on walls in players' homes. If you have feedback, don't hesitate to leave it in the comment section. I appreciate any suggestions or opinions about my project. Get a good idea and stay with it, dog it, and work at it until it's done right. Walt Disney. Thank you for watching.